What's up, YouTube? How's it going? Okay, so this review is going to be on the Eisner-nominated and award-winning, hopefully award-winning book called The Fifth Beatle. I just finished reading it. It tells the story of Brian Epstein, the Beatles manager at the time, who Paul McCartney has been quoted as saying, if anybody should be ever considered the fifth Beatle of the group, it's Brian Epstein. Um, can I just say it's wow. It's something that's extremely powerful. It's very moving. It's probably like I almost teared up at the end of it. I'm kind of just looking back on it right now. It's great stuff. Here's the cover of it. This is a beautifully done collection in hardcover. This is obviously a very big love letter to the Beatles, Brian Epstein in that era. If you have not picked this up, I'm just gonna tell you straight, pick this up. It is fantastic. It is amazing stuff. It is beautifully drawn, and the art is great. It tells the story of Brian Epstein and how he constantly just kept pushing for the Beatles to become bigger. That he wanted them to be successful. That he wanted them to be this huge thing. It constantly says in the book he wanted them to be bigger than Elvis, which at the time, the old Elvis was huge. Um, but along the way, you're seeing this guy, and the Beatles are in this. They play a huge part in this as well, and they do beautifully drawn art for them. Along the way, you're seeing this guy that he has his own demons. He's facing, drug addiction and things like that, and he's just a guy that is lonely. He's very lonely, and he's looking for love, and he's trying to find love through his success and to try and leave a lasting legacy. Um, he uh, he was gay at the time. And the thing is, if you know anything about politics in Britain at the time in that area in Liverpool, it was illegal to be gay. You would be arrested and you would be put in a psychological ward to be studied at the time. It was illegal, and at the time, he always kept it a secret. He kept it very down low. He would have to hide it from everybody in Liverpool. When he comes to the United States, he meets a man named Dizzy, or Desi. Sorry, I'm a little bit shaken up from it. I thought it was fantastic. Desi. And a lot of events happen and a lot of things happen to his life, and it's just beautiful, the story, how it ends. Um, I'm not going to give away what happens between him and Desi. I think it is one of the most moving stories that I've read this year. To look at the art real quick, let's see. There was one particular panel that I was floored when I turned the page. Here. So it's very much, it looks a lot painted. It's great. I love the art in this book. It is fantastic. It's probably some of the best I've seen all year. This is a hardcover edition, and it's got, all the trimmings of a basic hardcover. It's got a few things. It's got quotes by some of the Beatles, the remaining ones. Paul McCartney has a quote in here. Yeah. Doesn't really have any special features in it. That's the only downside that I have with it. But for $15, I would expect once this starts getting Eisners and more awards, that this is going to be something that it's going to be put out in a bigger, oversized edition, maybe an absolute format, something like that. I would be very disappointed if it wasn't, because this is beautiful. This is just perfect art done. If I had to rate it, I'd say 5 out of 5. It's definitely my pick for probably the best thing that I've read so far this year. So, $15, I think it's going for on Amazon. If not, it's $19.99 in other stores. Pick it up. Just pick it up. I can't stress this enough. The writer, Vivek J. Tiri, Andrew C. Robinson with Kyle Baker. Those are the artists that have worked on this and the writers that have worked on this. So, once again, pick it up, check it out. Love to hear what you think. Comment, subscribe. Bye.